Hey all, I'm Doug, side of Rose for Game Shampoo, and welcome back to the Pokemon Blue Kaizo Let's Play. Time for a bit of grinding, but it's not just going to be me chatting your ear off. I've got company to aid. Yeah, that.
Oh, I would hate to think I had removed anyone's ears. That would be rude.
So true. But, it's a fun little phrase all the same. Once again, Tiamat's able to join me. So, she and I are gonna be swapping our stories. Sorry, kind of adjusting my camera a smidge. There we go. Now, wearing my... we're recording this in early June, so Pride Month.
Yep.
Won't lie, I'm wearing my Pride Planeswalker shirt because Wizards of the Coast offers some really awesome stuff. Wonder...
Interesting.
Yeah, they also have one for the D&D Dragon Ampersand, or at least they did when I got this sucker.
Huh.
Also, whoa, that Diglett's almost on par with Sandy.
Yep. Diglett Cave is a weird place.
That's right.
Even in the original first-gen cartridges, you can occasionally run into a level 31 Dugtrio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Caught me off guard a couple of times.
Yep.
That was...
But it makes it a very good place to level up anything that can handle facing Diglets and Dugtrios.
Oh, God.
And since a lot of them are not going to have any ground attacks, it actually works fairly well for mostly anything, really, as long as it's high enough level.
It does help. Okay, Sandy, how you doing?
Of course, at this point, it's mostly just Sandy mowing the
Okay.
lawn?
Let's go with mowing.
Dirt pile?
Let's go with the lawn.
Right.
See, I'm never above literary references, and I'm forgetting this person's name. Well, this soul's name, I should say. Because in the poorly named trilogy that is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, there was this one soul that died to Arthur Dent so much.
That would be Aggro-Jack.
Aggro-Jack. Just the statue of Arthur Dent has this terrifying demon stomping on ants in the grass. I always think...
What a book series.
Yep. Douglas Adams did so much wonderful work there.
Fun fact, did you know that the television serial, the movie, the book, and the radio audio play are all different and, according to word of Douglas Adams, all canon?
I can believe that, because I'm trying to remember, it was like book 4 or book 5. They went pretty hard into like parallel timelines and such. I mean, time travel.
Oh no, it's not even about that. They're just all canon.
True, and the originator can declare that.
Yep.
And you know what? I am very good with that.
It's completely in keeping with the whole way everything works in that trilogy.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if Adams had lived long enough to see the movie. The movie would have been declared canon.
He worked on the movie. He declared the movie canon. I just said that.
Oh, okay, so I'm just being a doof. Right. Yeah, I forgot. He worked on the script. It just was released after his death because it took a
Mm-hmm.
long time to actually pull that together.
Yep.
I still love, like, the last thing you see, end of the movie, is Douglas Adams' face.
Kinda had to be, really.
Yep. Ah. Yeah. Probably because I'm just mowing things down. My mind wanders. That or the ADD. Oh wait, the default. That is.
Okay, no los dos.
Yep.
Insert insert small Hispanic girl meme.
Yep.
Why not both?
Yep. I mean, I've got the knowledge. I have the technology. I could.
Rebuild him faster, stronger, better.
Oh, I can. Okay, Pimp Daddy, how you doing? Okay, you've got in the vicinity of quite a few fights left. Oh, hey, there's the exit. Cool. No, I was just starting to think, like, challenges. I mean, you've ridden along for me at this point. Oh, ridden along with me for at least one of the challenge runs I did on this channel. Oh, when, yeah, those, the Soul Silver Nuzlocke.
Parts of it, yeah.
You were here when I did the Elite Four.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I think you are the one who introduced me to Nuzlocks.
That, I don't remember, but it is entirely possible.
Yeah, I don't think Kit really did the challenge circuit.
No, he's not the type for that, I don't think.
Yeah, and Matt is Matt.
Yeah, he wouldn't have done that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, he might have dabbled in the competitive scene, but that was it.
Yep. I will always remember with great pleasure my success over his team with an almost entirely underused tier team.
Oh man. Yeah.
Because he always, like, he brought the what was it? It was like the stereotypically expected team at the time, right?
Oh,
Metagross, Spiritomb.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were.
What was the rest of that? Garchomp.
Okay.
You know, so on and so forth.
Oh.
And
realizing-
where is that?
Actually, I'm
still have that
realizing we
team
should probably
recorded
give a little
here somewhere.
context. Because, like, you and I intrinsically know this, but.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
If I remember right.
So we
this
had
was Gen
we
4, so Diamond, Pearl, Platinum is.
Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and then we continued battling during Black and White and Black and White 2 also.
Yeah, you and I did. Kit dropped off a little. Oh wait, no,
Yep.
Kit did. It was
Yeah,
Diamond
Kit-
Pearl.
Kit-
He was
Kit
not
did.
happy with Black White 2.
Um,
I forget about
and
Matt.
and Matt, you know, we all sort of battled around between each other.
Sandy has
But
hit
yeah,
30.
his team was like it was Garchomp, Spiritomb, Metagross,
Alright, one.
Salamence.
Probably Salamence.
Like there weren't legendaries, but it was all like
Oh yeah.
really high-end, high-power stuff.
Ah yeah, the within the competitive scene, the overused, if I remember right.
Yeah, stuff that was like at the top of that at the time.
Yep.
And I beat his team rather soundly with just you would not have expected this. Let's see, is that it? Yeah, that's it.
True. I know
It
you've
was
got
I had
books and notebooks.
oh yeah. So my Executor Rolento
Hmm.
uh with Sludge Bomb, Psychic Energy Ball, and Solar Beam.
Nice.
Chun, my Torkoal,
Mm.
with Amnesia, Overheat, Gyro Ball, Curse. My Kingler Golda, with Mudsport, Crabhammer, X Scissor, and Swords Dance.
Oh.
My Yen Mega Yamark, with Roost, Bug Buzz, Ancient Power, Air Slash.
Whoa. Not a...
My Rose Raid Sita with Sludge Bomb Synthesis, Weather Ball, Energy Ball. And my Artillery, Haley, with Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Signal Beam, Charge Beam.
Oh, I remember that auxiliary, at least a little. Predominantly because that one, after the one time I went to, I think it was Fanime, and I challenged both you and Kit to a one-on-one battle, and it wouldn't tell you with what Pokemon. And this turned out to be a Magikarp, a level 100 Magikarp that had ridiculous moves.
A shiny hacked Magikarp,
Yes.
but
I wasn't that-
nevertheless.
Yeah, you beat me to the punch there. Yes, it was hacked to high heaven. It was shiny. It was glorious. It was so... It was meme before memes had fully emerged. Because this was the mid...
No, memes had fully emerged. We just didn't call them memes at the time.
True. Yeah, this was mid-aughts? Knots?
Yeah, mid-aughts.
Yeah. Those were fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Not the
Hey,
greatest relationship
Do you
with me.
do you remember? Do you remember when nerfed?
Oh my god, your dog trio with the...
No.
Oh, wait. Ah, crap, I'm forgetting what...
That's my
oh,
nerf is my
Tentacruel.
acupressure
Oh,
sleep talk tentacruel.
that's right. You know what? Give a quick rundown of Nerf with the Nerf, so they can properly
Right.
understand how nerfed, so they could truly destroy with Nerf. Wow, I needed to use
Right,
my fingers to
okay.
get that right. Never mind. When I'm talking about
So-
nibbles, quick interjection.
So
I will call.
So
yeah.
the move acupressure is a really interesting boosting move.
Yeah, added in.
Every time you use acupressure, it will randomly raise one of your non-maxed raisable stats 2 stages. So that's attack, defense, speed, special attack, special defense, evasion, and accuracy.
Right.
If a move is maxed out, it will not try to raise that move. Normally, this move is only naturally learned on a select few Pokemon. The one relevant to this is Drapion. Now, acupressure is pretty good on Drapion because Drapion is a pretty solid tank, despite having a not particularly interesting typing, being bug poison.
Yep.
But I learned this was when I was starting to really, fool around with egg moves,
Yeah.
and I learned that Tentacruel, which is an excellent fast defensive water Pokemon, can have acupressure bred onto it.
Oh.
And
okay.
Tentacruel can also have the ability Clear Body, which prevents its stats from being lowered.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And at the time, Ice Move, there was no Pokemon that were completely undamageable by Ice Moves. These days, there are a few that will absorb them to regain hit points,
Aye.
but at the time, that wasn't possible.
That's right. All this is Gen 4.
So I figured out that I could take a Tentacruel and give it Rest, Sleep Talk, Acupressure, and Ice Beam, pump its defensive capabilities, and then just have it sit there taking naps and randomly boosting itself and applying Ice Beam
Oh yeah.
for the rest of the fight. And that's Nerf Nerf.
Yep.
So when I send out Nerf Nerf, I say Nerf Nerf, Nerf Nerf Nerf. And then to supplement that, I put together an entire team of things that are just there to plague my opponent. So I lead out with a Leech Seed Giga Drain Substitute Synthesis Jumpluff,
Oh Christ!
who is holding a metronome, so that if it gets to Giga Drain over and over, it'll just get better and better at it.
Yep. Oh man, I used the metronome strategy for one of my Jolteons.
I think you used it for an Espeon too at one point.
Oh yeah.
Then
yeah,
I had Shuri, one of my Crobat with Hypnosis bred onto it, using Hypnosis, Confuse Ray, Roost, and Poison Fang.
Dang.
I had Kariga, a defensive Ampharos. So here's a fun
Oh,
fact.
that's right. Yeah.
outside of the extreme case of Mega Rayquaza,
Hmm.
a properly statted Ampharos can survive a non-boosted earthquake from anything.
Wow. That's remains nothing to sneeze at.
It is. The reason Ampharos is one of my two favorite Pokemon is that it is the inverted electric type.
Oh yeah, that's
It is
right. They're actually
Strong
tanky.
defense, poor speed, which is the opposite of virtually every other electric type, especially the other pure electrics.
Mm.
So, an Ampharos with the static ability, using Charge Beam, Toxic, Focus Blast, and Thunder Wave.
Mm. Oh yeah, that was
A Stormy with Confuse Ray, Recover, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt,
Ooh.
holding leftovers.
Ah, yeah.
And then,
that is tanky.
just in case Nerf fails to Nerf, a Snow Warning Abomasnow with Ice Shard, Giga Drain, Leech Seed, and Ingrain.
So you have to burn it with fire.
You must burn it with fire, or it's gonna just keep trucking.
Yep.
If it gets a chance to set up. And
yeah.
but mostly it's a team of things that I can use to make it harder to deal with Nerf, and then Nerf, who will Nerf.
Yep. Here's the button.
And onward into infinity.
Yep.
It was one of the first things I did after Kit demonstrated the viability of weird tactics by using a Serene Grace Dunsparce.
Oh, I remember that thing.
Uh-huh.
Dang, Serene Grace. Alright, break it
Serene
down a little.
Grace, Thunder Wave, Flinch Attacks, Dunsparce.
Yep. I remember that thing. Oh, I gotta go the long way. Ah. No, wait. How are my, Okay, no damage. Oh, I got plenty more pack. I thought I might need to step out for a minute. Nope. I forgot. Peck has like 35 power points.
Yep. It's a low power move, but Dodrio is a pretty strong attacker, and Diglett is
Wet tissue.
made
Paper.
of wet tissue paper.
Yeah, maybe not quite as bad as Floatzel. Oh my god.
I was so disappointed with Floatzel
It's
when I first played through that
yeah,
game.
Buizel and Floatzel, they've got an amazing.
Weasel.
Sorry. Hey, I love the
Weasel.
design.
Yeah, but
I
sorry?
love the design of it too. They're adorable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not a bad sweeper.
Yep.
But because of the way I play the games, I just they're way too fragile for me to use during an actual playthrough.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Yeah, but actually on that Dunsparce, there was... Okay, so a Dunsparce with Serene Grace, Flinch, Paralysis. Serene Grace, that ups the chances of a flinch. Well, mostly the flinch.
It ups the chances of secondary effects on your attacks. So that includes like burn on fire attacks. It's still unclear to me exactly how that interacts with tri-attack. But
Yeah, I
that might
forget.
not be an issue. I'm not sure anything with Serene Grace can have tri-attack. So
Yeah, what are we doing? You know what? I think I'm
you've also got 30 double kicks.
Yep.
Dwayne can just keep going for quite a while
Yeah.
if warranted.
Yeah. Welcome to the
Double
list of
kick's even stronger than Peck by a good bit, too.
Yeah. But, right now it's like, why use a move which can potentially hit twice when I can just do it in one that just does it in one?
Mhm.
I mean, if I wanted
Yeah,
to...
but it's so it comes down to the way I'm used to playing through the games.
Ah,
So there's a YouTuber called Imported Cheese who I've watched his tier lists. What he's been doing is making tier lists rating the value of the Pokemon in the playthrough in each game.
oh, wow.
So, for instance, Moltres rates extremely poorly because while it's still a pretty good Pokemon, once you get it, the only part of the game left you can use it in is the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Because you've already almost beaten the game. Whereas, for instance, Nidoking comes out in the Super S tier
Oh,
because
God.
Nidoran male is so easy to get early on, and Nidoking and Nidoqueen are so incredibly powerful and can be that way for so much of the
That
game,
is accurate.
in addition to having a very versatile move pool and the stats to use it,
Oh, God,
that-
yeah.
it just wrecks face.
Yeah. Oh, dear God, that's right. Like, some of the speedrun strategies for Gen 1 revolve around a Nidoking.
Yeah,
Because
because
it'll
it's
just
available
go.
super early on. Nidorino evolves into Nidoran male evolves into Nidorino at like 16. And you can Moonstone it immediately or almost immediately, depending on exactly where you are at that point.
Yeah.
Because you
got
get
the
a
stone.
Moonstone in Mount Moon.
Yep. Okay, Dwayne. See how you're doing. It's almost to the target.
So, he's talked a lot about his reasoning for rating things and so on and so forth. And he makes a good point that if you're trying to get through the game quickly, a sweeper that is a Pokemon that is fragile but oriented towards hitting hard and hitting first is more valuable than a tank, which is a balanced but powerful Pokemon. Because it won't knock things out as fast as a sweeper would. But the way I play through the game, a tank is much more valuable to me because I don't go back to the Pokemon Center until I really need to. I have a tendency to use up most of my power points.
Okay.
Even when fighting trainers.
Wow.
I have a very focused team that I slowly grow over the course of the game. So when I got Weasel, I was like, okay, this can be my my sweeping member of the team and one of my water types, and I can teach this waterfall, and it'll be all around a good deal.
All right.
But the problem is that it's such a sweeper that it was too fragile.
Yep.
When I got it, I leveled it up, and then I over leveled it a little, and it was still getting knocked out very consistently. Generally speaking, if a Pokemon gets knocked out for me during a playthrough, and
Oh wait.
more than maybe 3 or 4 times, and it's not because of a critical hit or a bad judgment call, an obvious bad judgment call on my part, then I'm probably going to drop it from the team for something else.
Whoa.
Dwayne,
And yes,
I wound up dropping my Floatzel. Oh, nice drill pack.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I wound up dropping my Floatzel almost immediately after it evolved because it was getting knocked out so constantly and so consistently by everything I was putting it out against.
Alright, one more Pokemon to grind.
In
Just
fact,
in case.
for that playthrough, I don't think I wound up picking up a water type
Oh wow.
as a team member, which is very unusual for me.
Yeah, I know.
That was black and white, right?
Floatzel, Buizel. Crap, I am.
Yeah, Buizel Floatzel was black and white,
Oh wow.
I think. Yeah, my team for that was
Well,
Crustle, Stoutland, Crocodile, Scolipede, Embor, Archeops.
well, you can actually look. You can always take a moment. And, Cerebi. When in doubt, Cerebi. I'll at least tell you the earliest appearance of it.
Yep,
Alright.
that is Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. That's what it
Okay,
was.
so
Okay,
Gen
Diamond,
4.
Pearl, Platinum.
I know I built a
Yeah.
water...
Okay, so
I know I built an underused team which used the Buizel.
Diamond, Pearl, Platinum was Sinnoh, right?
Yes, I'm inclined to say.
Okay, so I did wind up with a water type, but that's because it was Gastrodon,
Oh. Okay, also...
who I really like a lot.
Yeah, I'm good with Snail.
That was also the time that I had 2 ice types on my team for the game.
Whoa.
I had an Abomasnow and a Weavile.
Oh man, that's right. That's when we got
Weavile, yeah.
Yeah, that was an item evolution if I remember. Yeah, item.
I also had a Rock Polish Wide Lens Rampardos.
Yep. Oh man.
Because I got the wide lens on it because it learned Zen Headbutt, and I wanted that to be more reliable. And then I gave it Stone Edge too, because you know what? Wide lens. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, no, I remember. There was. Yeah, just thinking about my EV team and the various wins I've pulled off.
You know
if
what?
I remember right, I think I actually beat Kit, Serene, Grace, Dunsparce. I know I beat it once. He got a little angry
everyone
about it.
everyone can beat it. It's just a very frustrating fight.
Yeah.
I think I had to break out my what was it? It might have been my Bright Powder Sandvale Cacturn that I beat it with.
Yeah. I remember Kit got a little upset at it.
Yeah.
I mean, overall,
well,
he's
Kit
a good sport, though.
has always had kind of an issue with the random chance elements.
Yeah.
I feel like so. That's kind of understandable that he would have been bothered by it.
True. I mean, as much
But
as
yeah,
we can
okay,
predict
so
a lot of this, I very much understand we are at the mercy of an RNG at points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that is how you get back from the Diglett Cave.
Grief.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was a...
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. That is a lot of fighting. Let me tell you. Because I was doing fast forwarding because I've walked that a number of times now. I don't want to walk that, like, straight again. Alright.
Understandable.
Alright. How's the team?
But yeah,
Alright, we're in the 30s overall.
We're all in the 30s. Good.
Yeah.
So you want to reserve Lift and Mat for, emergency usage and focus on the others.
Yeah, though, now I'm gonna be within at least 10 levels of what I'm dealing with. Pimp Daddy and Sandy, I feel, even with the level disadvantage, stand a solid chance thanks to typing. I've got off types.
As long as you remember that Voltorb and Electrode explode.
Very true. I got a nice reminder.
And I would also like to point out that on your way into the gym, you had to fight a Poliwrath and a Gyarados.
Ah, yes.
In this electric gym.
Ah, true. That's... okay.
So you may need to be ready for any... Really? Did that...
I guess it...
oh, this stupid thing still auto-loaded that...
No, I've turned that off.
But did you turn the
I adjusted some settings.
emulator off and on again?
No, I did not. But I know this emulator and I know how it works. That should have vanished.
Well,
That or Kaizo cuts you a break in some regards, but that wasn't supposed to happen till the Elite Four.
I have to wonder if...
I might have accidentally triggered those being available early from some earlier grinding I did because I didn't want to spend 3 hours grinding up a team. I mean, I understand it is a grand and glorious part of the tradition of this game. But sometimes the fact I'm doing this Let's Play for work cuts into just how much time I can invest. Doing stuff like this, I'm
just trying to think of how that would wind up being stuck there. What kind of flag is that you could accidentally trip it that way? That's weird.
Yeah, because I will futz around just because I'm curious, but it's like, it shouldn't have been that easy to trip. But those are questions for another time. Half hour, good point for a grind session, getting 2-3 Pokemon up like a grand total of 9 levels, not bad. So, for now, before we move on and take on another gym, let's call it Start Fresh. Because the fact these are PG-13, they might be moving toward a 1980s PG-13 with this puzzle. So for now, toss a coin to your gamers and pray for our sanity next time. I'm Doug Zetterose, and here's my guest.
I'm Tiamat.
Alright, toss a coin to us, and we'll see you next time.